Welcome to Lawndale Lifestyle, the show about healthy living. I'm Siri Perlman, registered dietitian working in Lawndale Elementary School District, and with us today we have Christine Bou Sleiman, Director of Network for Healthy California. Welcome, Christine.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about your program?
Yeah, I'm a registered dietitian and the program director for the Network for Healthy California through LA Trade Tech College, and one of our major partners is Lawndale Elementary School District. So our main goal is to increase fruit and vegetable consumption, and we do that through various programs that reach the students, parents, teachers, and other staff here in Lawndale. And we're actually funded by the USDA Food Stamp Nutrition Education money, and various school districts throughout California have the Network for Healthy California program.
One of the great programs that the network features in Lawndale is Harvest of the Month. Christine, can you tell us a little bit about that program?
Yeah, the Harvest of the Month program is geared towards introducing students and teachers to new produce items each month. And the idea is to try to increase the fruit and vegetable consumption as well as their enjoyment of fruits and vegetables, and mainly California grown produce. That's the main focus. So the teachers actually get a taste test every single month that they're supposed to distribute and share with their students. Like, for example, for March, the Harvest of the Month produce is peas. And the teachers have student workbooks that go along with the program. They get a storybook each month that features that produce item. They also have the item featured in the cafeteria on the lunch menu. And the teachers also get Harvest of the Month video clips that show like a how-to video on how to make different recipes using that produce.
Amazing. I know that I had the opportunity to visit the garden at Anderson Elementary. There's a wonderful Harvest Month program in the garden as well, where kids actually get to try the produce growing off the actual plant. Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
It's really great. Now that we're able to include the garden in the Harvest of the Month program, that's a direct connection and shows the students exactly where the different produce comes from. So we're lucky enough to have a Master Gardener, Kris Lauritson, that actually teaches nutrition lessons in the garden. So the students are having a chance to actually plant different fruits and vegetables, taste them, and enjoy them fresh from the garden.
That's so exciting. Have you seen that the kids are more interested in trying them or like them more because they actually got to help grow them?
Oh, definitely. The kids, as soon as they are actually hands-on and part of the whole process, it definitely encourages them to actually try the fruits and vegetables. A lot of the kids never would have tried kale or cabbage or broccoli or different items from the Harvest of the Month, but as long as they're actually seeing it grow and helping it plant or helping to plant them in the garden, then that definitely increases their chances of actually trying it.
That makes complete sense. How about, we visited Anderson Elementary. Are there gardens at the other school sites?
Yeah, many of the schools in Lawndale actually have gardens. So we were only able to visit a couple through this Harvest of the Month program, but hopefully we'll be able to touch all the gardens at all the school sites eventually.
One of the other exciting programs the network has worked on is working with the older students, 4th and 5th graders, and having them be the celebrities at the school site, introducing the younger kids to the Harvest of the Month. It's kind of like that celebrity factor that gets them excited about trying it, something that maybe sometimes we as professionals can't do or the parents can't do. So that's another really exciting program, Christine. Can you tell me a little bit about the Mitchell Wellness Team? I know that that's something that started at Billy Mitchell Elementary.
Yeah, so the wellness team, like you mentioned, is older students helping to prepare and distribute the taste test of the Harvest of the Month to the students. So it's like a peer-to-peer experience. So the students are actually a lot more likely to try the new produce item once they see an older student offering it to them and encouraging them along the way to have it. And they actually help other teachers who potentially don't have the time to do the recipe that month. They actually help assemble the recipe for them and distribute it to their classes. So the students on both ends love it. The older students love the factor that they're able to actually get out of their own classroom and help the younger kids, and the younger kids just love having the older kids' attention and knowing that the older kids are approving of the recipe.
That's a really great program. I also noticed visiting and talking with the Mitchell Wellness Team students that they really feel empowered. They really feel a great sense of pride being able to not only promote the Harvest of the Month to the younger children, but also when they go home to their parents, to their grandparents, to their fellow students. So what have you seen in terms of student empowerment and what they get out of helping the rest of the community?
The students get really excited to share the recipes with their parents. We've heard from a lot of parents they're surprised with, what their children are coming home saying that they want to try. So when we had kale one month, the kids go home with a sticker that says, "I tried kale." So the parents, once they get home, ask them, what's that all about? And the kids are really excited to tell them that they tried a kale salad. We've had so many parents call us up and say, "How did you get my kids to eat kale? They would never touch this at home." So because the students are getting the experience in class, they're seeing their teachers excited about it, fellow students excited about it, it really just helps encourage them to eat the new fruits and vegetables.
Well, that's actually a great segue into what I was going to ask you about next, because there's so much great work being done in the schools, in the garden, in the classroom, with older students helping the younger students, and then there's the parent piece. The kids come home with the sticker, with the newsletters that you can tell us a little bit about, but how do you engage the parents? How do the parents learn about it? So they're not only hearing it from the kids, but they may know now that their kids have been exposed to it. How do they reinforce that?
Parents are definitely a very important piece of the puzzle, so we definitely want to get them involved any way we can. This year, and we've been starting to do some parent education, all surrounding about nutrition and healthy cooking, and we have our Chef Edith actually training the parents on healthy recipes, on the specific Harvest of the Month recipes, and then having them in turn teach other parents. So it's a peer-to-peer, parent-to-parent type of nutrition education. And we feel that it definitely has a stronger impact when the parents are hearing the nutrition message from a fellow parent versus always having it come from us as the network for a Healthy California. So it's really been a great program, and the parents are taking ownership of it. We have our volunteers that help us every month with providing taste tests to other parents during Harvest of the Month. It's really great.
Parent advocacy is a huge component, I think, to community involvement and educating the community on how to be healthier. How do the parents get involved in this, or how do you provide them with the materials or the food to do these taste tests? Do they bring the food themselves?
No, actually, all of that is taken care of by our program, the Network for Healthy California. The parents are actually trained at the district office, and we train, from that meeting, we get interested parents, the ones that are the real go-getters that really want to go out and teach their fellow parents about healthy living. So the preparation and all the recipe produce items all come from our program, and we're there to help facilitate, but the parents are the ones that are actually distributing the taste test, teaching the parents about that produce item for the month. We do nutrition and cooking classes with Chef Edith, so there's a 5-session series of nutrition education that the parents are able to sign up to attend.
Very nice. And have you heard any parent feedback yet, or maybe principal feedback?
Definitely from the parents. We hear so many great things. They're really excited that their students and their children are actually trying new fruits and vegetables. And they love all the new recipe ideas. So each month they go home with at least one new recipe. And the parents have been telling us that they've been using them in their regular, cycle of recipes, either for parties or for after-school snacks or for dinner. So it's really been a great help to them.
Sounds like a fantastic part of the program, and I'm thinking the kids might actually get excited watching their parents taste the same things that they get to taste in class, and maybe even get the sticker themselves too.
Yeah, and we encourage the students and the parents to cook together. So we always remind the parents, any type of recipe that you're trying to get your child to eat, if you really want them to get excited about it, you definitely have to have them be part of the preparation. And we have tons of great recipes on our website, so you can go to the Network for Healthy California website. There's also a lot of recipes on the Harvest of the Month website. So those are 2 areas that people can definitely get recipes.
Those are some really great programs between the garden and the Mitchell Wellness team. I actually had the opportunity to visit the Anderson Elementary Garden with the Master Gardener in a classroom where the students got to try the produce straight off the plants. We'll also be able to take a look at the Mitchell Wellness team delivering the Harvest of the Month tasting trio to the younger students. So let's take a look. Good morning, Kris.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. You came at a perfect time. We have Miss Carney's first grade class who's going to come in and help us harvest our peas, which is the Harvest of the Month for March.
How exciting.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Carney, for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting us. We're excited to harvest the peas.
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, who remembers what these are? Peas. Peas, right. And what part of the plant are the peas? Seeds, very good. And do you remember planting your pea plants in the garden? All right, I want you to go find the peas. Come on, let's go find them.
Let's go find some peas. How exciting. What color are the peas?
Green.
Are they crunchy or are they soft?
Crunchy.
They're crunchy. Are they delicious or are they sour?
Delicious.
Delicious. I think so too. Good job.
My first time.
What's your name?
Elizabeth.
Lisbeth? Is it fun? Do you like peas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And any more peas to wash? Okay, let's go over to the table. Now, do we eat the whole thing? No? Well, in this case, this is called a sugar snap pea, and we get to eat the whole thing. We can eat the pod and what's inside. Let's see what's inside. Oh, look at that. Nice, big, juicy peas. Right.
When I first started here, the kids really did think that salad is something that just comes in a store. And now they know that it's something we plant and we cultivate and we grow, and then we can pick and we can wash it up and we can eat it fresh out of the garden.
So let's taste the ones we picked from the garden. So everybody grab one of the clean peas and let's pick one and eat them. Thumbs up if you like the Anderson garden peas. Okay, I think these won. But you know what? Either one is really good for you. You can't go wrong if you eat frozen or the fresh. They are such a nutritional powerhouse.
Well, my peas, it tastes a little interesting with the fresh. The frozen, it kind of tastes right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you think?
My peas are crunchy, and I like them very much.
They'll eat anything that's grown in here, as they have that immediate connection to, oh my gosh, we grew this at our school, so we definitely want to eat it, and they always fall in love with it. So I haven't had a kid say, oh, I don't like this yet.
How exciting that we have peas growing in the garden for Harvest of the Month.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is really fun. It's a great hands-on experience.
Welcome to Mitchell Elementary. We're here in Liz Adams' class with the Mitchell Wellness team. They've been wonderful helping out the school with assembling the Harvest of the Month produce, the tasting trio from the network, and then delivering it to the lower grade classrooms so the kids can try it. So let's see what they're doing, what they're up to. And what are we making today?
We're making, well, today we have here black beans, and then we have some pico de gallo with some tapatio.
Very nice. And do you want to show me how you're making it?
Sure. We open these cans and poured it in there. Then we're going to pour this, the pico de gallo. Just put it all in. But I think that tapatio, we're only gonna put it to the kids that want some, because probably some kids don't like chile. And then we're gonna go grab this and open it. Open it. We have to open it. And then
What kind of bread is that? Do you know what it's called?
no, but pocket pita. Yeah, pocket pita.
Do you want to tell them what it is, girls?
It's black beans pita pockets. You guys could taste it, and then when we're done, we'll tell you guys to put your thumbs up if you like it, and like your thumbs in the middle if you think it's so-so, and then down if you don't like it. Enjoy.
What do you think?
I like it.
Is it tasty?
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
I don't know.
Just good, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It tastes good.
Does that mean everybody liked it? Yeah. Show me your thumbs up one more time. Awesome. And girls, what is this called again?
Black beans pita pocket.
Well, I think it's very important for the children to be exposed to different vegetables because of the nutrition aspect. I feel like if they are eating healthy, their academics will go up. So we welcome the Wellness Committee, and we do instant recess, and we're 100% behind it because I think this is having a lasting impact on their lives.
The wellness team is a very important component of our culture, and I think it's fantastic. It's one thing for the adults to promote eating in a healthy fashion and staying fit. But when the kids themselves are involved, it has an extra impact.
That was really great, seeing the kids get so excited about the harvest of the month in the garden and what an influence the older kids can have on the younger kids in terms of getting them excited about trying the produce. Next, we'll be getting to see a little bit of footage from when you had the opportunity to visit Twain and see the nutrition ed in the classroom, and also some parent-to-parent education. So stick with us. We're about to have a quick word from Network for Healthy California.
Getting your kids to eat more fruits and vegetables can be hard.
Finding out that one of your kids had type 2 diabetes, that'd be a lot harder.
Saying no to my kids when they want afternoon sweets is hard.
Watching your child struggle with obesity would be a lot harder.
Realizing it was time for a change, now that wasn't very hard at all.
Be a champion for your children. Be a champion for change. For healthy recipes to stretch your budget, contact the Network for a Healthy California.
Christine and Chef Edith had the opportunity to visit Mark Twain Elementary and participate in Harvest of the Month in the classroom, and also visit Billy Mitchell Elementary and work with parents. Let's take a look.
We're here at Mark Twain Elementary School in Miss Gonzalez's kindergarten class, and today they're getting a special treat because they're having Chef Edith from the Network for Healthy California come in to do a demonstration about the Harvest of the Month program. And today the recipe is dry beans for February. So they're going to be tasting some pita pockets made with black beans.
That's right. And, you know, this is a great opportunity to get the kids involved and to show them that it's super simple and easy for them to get involved in the kitchen. And whenever they're involved in the kitchen, they usually tend to try new things. So today we're trying this super delicious snack, and it's made with whole wheat pita, which is a bread, right? And it's sort of like it's kind of like a burrito / taco, and we're gonna cut it up into a little triangle.
Have you helped your parents cook in the kitchen?
I help my mommy cook eggs.
Wow. Do you like cooking?
Mm-hmm.
You're excited to help Chef Edith today?
Yes.
All right.
This is the Harvest of the Month for the Lawndale District, and we're featuring black beans. These are canned beans. And you just pour the beans into your colander, shake them. I'm gonna have the boys pour the beans into the bowl. Can you please use this and make sure that we get all the beans in here? There you go. Try it. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
Good. So you ladies are gonna come and help me pour this in here. Pico de gallo. Have you ever had this before? Good job. Isn't it fun? Yeah. Yes. So the way you mix it, you want to be gentle. You don't want to break the beans up. It's just sort of kind of back and forth. You push forward and you move backward. So try it. I want to see. Good job. I'll hold it, and then you just take 1 spoon of beans and take another one and add it on there. Then I'll set it down here, and there you have it. This is your mini bean pocket. Good job. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, hi, is everyone ready to try our mini bean pita pockets? How about you? Did you like it?
Yes.
Wasn't it good?
Yes.
Good.
How do you feel the Harvest of the Month program has influenced your students' choices or their willingness to try fruits and vegetables?
They're making better choices. Like a couple months ago, kale was one of the choices. And when we went home with the stickers that said, I tried kale, the parents were like, they were shocked that they would actually eat it, and they had to go to the store and find it, and they got the recipes, and now they said their kids are eating kale that they would never have eaten before. Parents are really impressed with the program, and we get a lot of positive feedback from the parents and the kids. So in the kitchen, they're making better choices. They're using the salad bar. The black beans will be in the salad bar, and they'll actually eat it. So it's really opened up this great can of worms with food. So their food choices are so much better.
This is what the students are trying today, and every month they get a different fruit or vegetable. A este lado.
Aquí está la receta. Solo son de las
Sí, mire.
que se venden en el mercado, pico vegano y frijoles negros. Y ahorita mire la chef Edith le va a dar a probar.
Aquí tenemos esto, mire, y es lo que están probando. Se llama la cosecha del mes. Cada mes los estudiantes toman un diferente fruta o verdura. Y tenemos clases de nutrición gratis. So, si están interesados, pueden regresar esta forma ahí o la pueden llenar ahorita si quieren. Es gratis.
Los frijoles negros con pico. Y también se los damos para
Can you please try that and let us know what you think of it?
It
Okay.
was a salad I had last time.
You like it? What do you like about it?
The texture, the beans. I like the tomato and the bell pepper. That's pretty good.
Right, it's tasty and it's
Yeah.
healthy. It's low sodium, low saturated fat, and high in fiber. So it's something that's really. Would you make this recipe at home?
I would.
The kids tried today. Hopefully you like it.
Pretty good.
It's good. What do you like about it?
The beans.
The beans are tasty, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about us bringing this program here and exposing the children to
I think it's
healthier
nice
eating?
to help us, be healthy and teach them how to be more healthy.
Nos dan ideas porque las ideas se nos acaban. Te juro que es bien todos los días pensar qué vamos a hacer de comer, pensar de la manera que tiene que ser nutritiva, sana, en bajas en calorías. Y ustedes siempre nos proporcionan recetas en bien bajas calorías, nutritivas, divertidas y rápidas.
Christine, that was really great seeing the little ones getting so involved in the classroom in Harvest of the Month. Can you tell me a little bit more about Harvest of the Month taste tests in the classroom?
Yeah, so we have Chef Edith, which is wonderful, a wonderful treat for the students. She actually came in to demonstrate how the Harvest of the Month taste test should be happening in the classroom. So it was like modeling for the teacher. So basically the most hands-on involvement possible, that's our motto. We definitely want the kids involved with every step of the recipe preparation because we know that's the best way to actually ensure them trying the recipe. So Chef Edith was actually doing what we expect the teachers to do. And the teachers have done a fabulous job tailoring it to their own style and using all of the components of Harvest of the Month in the classroom. So we have the Harvest of the Month workbooks, we have the newsletters, we have the recipes that go home with the students, and they also get the I tried produce item stickers. So I tried peas or I tried black beans. And the kids really get excited to see Chef Edith and just in general for the Harvest of the Month.
That's really exciting that the teachers can get involved because I think, the kids get excited seeing the teachers help put together the recipe. How do the teachers know what to do? How do they get the ingredients? How does that all work?
Well, we conduct lunch and learn trainings for the teachers each month where we actually highlight and feature the Harvest of the Month recipe a week ahead of time. So the teachers are well prepared for how to actually do the recipe in the classroom. We also have Harvest of the Month videos that the teachers can play for the students that actually go step by step and also provide, educational links to the Harvest of the Month. And the teachers also get storybooks that are linked to the Harvest of the Month. So the teachers are well prepared and they're trained and they've been doing this for years now. So it's definitely easy for them at this point.
One of the other things that I think that we want to mention is that the seasonality means that it's actually more affordable. So when families go to the grocery store, if the produce is in season, it's actually cheaper to buy. Isn't that right?
Yeah, so we definitely want to advocate for California grown produce, getting produce in season. That way it's cheaper, tastes better, more nutritious, and definitely locally grown if possible.
Over the years, have you heard any good teacher feedback or maybe even feedback from the parents as a result of their kids trying the Harvest Month in the classroom?
Yeah, surprisingly, it's not only the students that are surprised by the produce that they like. We've had many teachers come up to us and say, for example, persimmons. When we had it one month, the teachers said, oh my gosh, I've never had a persimmon before. This was the first time I had it. Another teacher had never had kale raw and not cooked. So the teachers definitely are surprised and they're enjoying the produce and getting the chance to taste new things that they wouldn't necessarily try. The students themselves are surprised and the parents have been giving us a lot of great feedback about new recipes that their child is actually asking them to prepare at home.
There's nothing like the teachers actually being excited about it because then the kids pick up on that and they get excited. I think that's part of maybe why the parents haven't really been able to get the kids excited, but somehow miraculously they come home and suddenly they want to eat that fruit or vegetable that was featured in class, but they didn't want to touch it when it was at home. That leads us into talking about the other part of that clip where we were looking at the parents teaching other parents about Harvest of the Month and exposing them to the tasting trio. And Chef Edith was helping them as well. Can you tell us a little bit about the parent component, the parent-to-parent education?
Yeah, so we really wanted to move away from just having all of the nutrition education and Harvest of the Month information coming straight from us and our program. We really wanted to have it be parent to parent, so a peer-to-peer approach to teaching nutrition education. And the parents have been recruited from the district office. We held monthly meetings and we were able to get interested parents sign up to have additional trainings with Chef Edith on the Harvest of the Month recipe. And then in turn, the next month, the parents are actually out there doing the taste test and teaching other parents about the Harvest of the Month and about little nutrition tips that they can do at home.
That's really great. And then how do the parents, once they've been trained, how do they get the ingredients? Do they have recipes that they give to the parents that are trying the recipe?
Yeah, each month they're trained on a certain recipe, and our program, the Network for Healthy California, provides all of the produce. So it's really easy for the parents to just sign up and we have everything ready to go. We're there to support them, of course, but it's all their show once they arrive.
Very nice. And I'm sure the kids get a kick out of seeing their parents try something that they got to try in class.
Yeah, they definitely get excited, and you can see the looks on their faces when the parent is trying something maybe that they don't normally have at home. The parents get really excited to be there, and the students get excited to see their parents trying something new.
And I'm sure it's a real treat too for the parents to be interacting with a chef with their chef hat there, getting so excited about the Harvest of the Month recipe.
Yeah, and we also offer nutrition and cooking lessons in addition to this for parents. So it's a 5-session series of nutrition and cooking. So the parents are also learning a lot more recipes and a lot more tips on how to shop healthy, eat healthy, drink healthy.
I think it's a great approach. We've looked at working in the garden, in the classroom, older students working with the younger students, and now parent advocacy, parents working with other parents and working with the community. So you have a really great program that touches about all facets of the community.
And we also have a lot of websites where parents can go to for recipes. So we have the Network for Healthy California Champions for Change website, which has tons of great recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And we also have on the Lawndale Living website, we actually have a blog where you can ask nutrition questions to myself or even to you. We have we're the nutrition coaches on that.
Yeah, you beat me to that one as well. So if any of you are interested, if you've heard anything you'd like to know more information about, or you have a particular nutrition question in mind, you can go to the Lawndale Lifestyle website and ask questions to myself, Coach Siri, or Coach Christine, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, but that's another resource that you can use in addition to the websites that Christine just mentioned.
And don't forget, we have a Harvest of the Month website, which has a lot of recipes and nutrition information about different produce items.
Well, thank you so much, Christine, for all that you do, for all that your program does, and for all those great resources.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
And thank you for watching. I'm Siri Perlman, reminding you to enjoy more fruits and vegetables. And we'll see you next time on Lawndale Lifestyle.